Recently, I've had the distinct pleasure to interview the top PvP player in Division 1.8.3. Be sure to stay tuned for this very intense interview. Louis, being that you're the top PvP player in Division 1.8.3, when it comes to the PvP in the Dark Zone, are you ever merciful to any of the players?
No, I never show any mercy. Mercy's for the weak. I don't give any of it.
With your level of skill and ability in this game, have you ever felt that maybe you should just kind of go easy on the other players?
No, I don't believe on going easy on others. If you're in the Dark Zone, then it's all go time. There's no going easy. I'm gonna go after you. There's no running from me. No, I don't believe in going easy on others. It's just not gonna happen.
Do you ever think it's in your best interest to share your builds with other players so they can at least easily match you?
No. I never show my builds. I never make videos on YouTube and show people how to duplicate my builds. They're just so intense and just so shocking and so complicated that people wouldn't be able to build them anyway. And they're just so awesome that, no one could duplicate them. So no, I never share them. It's common in the Dark Zone for me to be chased down by, 20, 25, 30, 35 players at once, because they want a piece of me, but they know they can't. So they have to multi-group with, 30, 40 people in the Dark Zone to try to defeat me.
I don't see how that's possible, since the servers only hold 24 players. Are you sure that number is accurate? There's a very well-known battle that happened in DZ01 between you and another player that was never identified. There's reports that it was quite intense. Would you like to tell us about it?
So I was in this really intense battle. It was 1 versus 1. The battle felt like it was going on for days. I mean, neither one of us was going down. Me and this mysterious player. I mean, it was just so dramatic. I had to take like 3 or 4 days off and just sleep to get over it. I mean, it was just so intense. You had to have been there to see it. I know I've seen my fair share of destruction and mayhem from my PvP battles. When I go in the Dark Zone, I give plenty of warnings to the players that I'm not there to fool around, and that they ought to watch themselves, or I'm going to take them down. So I give plenty of warnings, and my warnings are with the most distasteful emotes that I can find. I mean, you can clearly see from the stat sheet that, I'm the #1 player when it comes to PvP. It's quite clear. You can read it for yourself that the information's accurate and not at all, altered or anything. But, that right there should show you that, I'm the top player, and you should be very careful. What a lot of people aren't aware of is that all the nerfs in the game were because of me. Because of my awesome skills and how great I am at the game. They had to nerf some things, and it was all because of me. All the patches, they took me in consideration because of my amazing skill at this game. I mean, no one can defeat me at this game. I'm just unstoppable. I really am an outlaw. I really wish people would understand that going against me is just not in their best interest. And that, I'm gonna take them down. And everyone knows that no one ever dares to, laugh at me or make silly emotes at me, because they know it's just not in their best interest. I mean, I really feel sorry for the other players. I mean, when I come into the dark zone, they all, run and scream, and it seems like the whole place is to myself, because everybody's just running and hiding from me, because they know when I enter the dark zone that it's ultimate doom for them. It's not going to end well for them. I'm a real outlaw. That's how I look at things with this game. I'm an outlaw, and they're going to run. And it's evident, because I see them running all the time. Or running for me, anyway. All the other players in Division 1.8.3 need to understand this, that I am the master of this game. There's no other thing. All the other players need to understand that I'm the master of this game when it comes to PvP in the Dark Zone. There's no challenging me. They ought to be wary and be concerned for their own safety when they go up against me.
An agent in your vicinity has gone rogue.
My secret to success at this game is just something I'll never share. No one will ever understand it because it's so complex. And I'm such an awesome player. Why would I want to share my success? I mean, share the secrets to my success. I'm just so awesome. I don't think people will even understand it.
Louis, thank you for taking the time to conduct this interview with us. I know that I can speak for all of us, that we are just so blessed and honored to be around a player with your level of skill and ability in the Division 1.8.3. This certainly has been an honor to be able to speak with you.